What's going on, everybody? So today I have planned to install an oil catch can on my 135i. So I ended up not going with like a expensive $280 VRSF brand one. I just went with an eBay one, a $50 one. I didn't think it would be a big deal to use one of those. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hold up. The only thing that might be an issue are the hoses, but I can definitely cut them to length if I have an issue, but it shouldn't be. So yeah, I'll be doing that today. I just got a walnut blast not too long ago, and that went really well because I don't think it's ever been done on this car, and it's already at about 121,000 miles. So that oil catch can should definitely help out with reducing the amount of buildup in the valves. So I'm pumped to get that installed today. So unfortunately, I still haven't gotten these cowl filters. I still got to order those, but I'm pretty much really tired of having to, anytime that I have to work on this car, to take off this cabin filter compartment and in order to have more access to everything. So taking this off and having those cowl filters by I think it's BMS will definitely help make it easier to access everything. And also I've seen people, if you still want to keep these covers just to clean up the engine a little bit, they'll actually go ahead and cut the plastic so you can still retain those, but you're going to take this off and then basically just zip tie the wires that are in here into these cross member bars. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to put everything together and wait until I get those cowl filters. So that's the first step right now, is I'm gonna have to go ahead and remove all this, and then I can start on the catch can. All right, so now I got all that off. So we're looking like this. This is another kind of annoying part of working on my car, is my strut brace. So I have to take that off all the time, every time that I want to do something also. So if you don't have one, then you don't have to worry about it, but yeah, I'll have to take that off next. And so see, this is what hangs. I mean, you won't have this. You'll take the cables out of here and you'll get rid of this plastic box, but yeah, you'll be left over with all these that you can easily just zip tie to the cross member bars. If you are to get these BMS cowl filters that just basically bolt onto there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off this strut brace. All right, so that covers off now. That was just those Allens, those 4 bolts, and then so now we're looking at this. Yeah, those are new. I did those not too long ago. Let's see. So what we're looking at is coming in through here with one of the hoses from the oil catch can, and we're going to reuse this plastic piece. And the other one should come down here. So it's looking like I grab the light. I don't know if I'm going to get away with leaving my intake hooked up. I might be able to get in there, but there's another area that we're going to connect to over there, and my oil catch can should mount right here. It comes with the hardware to hang on the cross member bar. Doesn't take up too much space. I can move it, slide it wherever I feel like it would best set up. So yeah, I'm going to start with unpacking the oil catch can and removing that hose over there, and then removing the plastic piece from the hose. So yeah, so this is what we're looking at. CNC catch can, nothing special, should do the job. And then these hoses, which are the only concern, but they should be good. Other people have used this same eBay catch can. I can put the link for it in the description. Only $50 with the hoses and the mounting hardware. So yeah, that's what we'll be using. And just as a quick little look here, it has enough space right here to mount, or I can even move it a little more over this way, so it should be good. All right, so I got that PCV hose out. So as you can see, this is open up now and that is open up now. You got to be really careful with these clips. So I had to grab two flat heads and basically wiggle the top and bottom while pushing out so it would come out. Yeah, I ended up kind of breaking one of them. Like, here, I'll show you guys. It wasn't too bad of a break, but you can see there where I broke it a little bit too. I'm gonna just try to super glue it just to get it back on when I put on that hose over there. So we're gonna have to transfer this plastic piece over to the hose. So we're gonna be removing this side of the plastic. So mine moves pretty easily. You might have to heat yours up, but I should be able to remove this hose pretty easily. If you guys have a hard time, just like I said, heat it up. All right, so this is what we have so far. I transferred over this plastic piece with the flapper inside to the hose. You don't really need to use the clamps, but since they're there, I'm gonna use them. Just obviously make sure not to tighten this one too tight. But these you can tighten as much as you want because it's metal. And then we also got this over here. So this is what it's looking like right now. And we're gonna drop it in. And the J one is gonna hook up to here. And then the other one's gonna go back over here where it was originally with this plastic piece. So I'll go ahead and drop that in. And once that's in, then I can go ahead and mount the actual catch can onto here and move it where I think it'll be best. I don't know how the fitment's gonna be. I shouldn't say fitment, but length of the hoses, because I want to place it where it's going to be easiest to just unscrew this and empty it whenever I'm doing an oil change or something. I don't want to have to take off the mounting bolts and then move it around. It'd be easier just to unscrew it and empty it. So we'll see how it lines up basically. So I ran into an issue with the hose that was supposed to go in the back. I actually ended up clipping some of the old hose off, so I'll show you guys what I did. So we have the old hose that we were gonna throw away over here. I took this off of this clamp so that I could slide the hose on, and then I put the clamp on here. So that will attach here because I was having trouble to getting the hose over this. So I just went ahead and put that on there. So I don't know if this was a hose issue from getting it from eBay or whatever, but with this it should clip on now. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in and see how everything lines up. So unfortunately, it looks like it's gonna be a tight fit anyways. It's hitting up against my intake, and I do not have enough hose to move it further down over here where it would be a lot easier. So it's gonna be sitting here, and it's gonna be pushing down on my intake. And I guess every time that I want to fucking empty this this can, I'm gonna have to, for now, until I can figure something out, maybe get longer hoses or something, I'm gonna have to take this off, my strut brace and this cross member, so I can lift and unscrew the can and empty it. So that's gonna suck for now, but at least I have the catch can on. So we got it connected here and over here, and then we got it mounted up on the cross member. So now basically it's just putting everything back together, see how everything fits back together. I was talking about the cowl filters from BMS, of putting those there. So basically just to talk about that a little bit is, if you want to keep your engine clean, and I shouldn't even talk about clean because mine is just filthy. But anyways, if you want to keep your plastic covers over here and over there, what you can do is use this, but we're gonna have to cut along this line all the way around here. So you're gonna lose this middle piece, but that's gonna make it easily accessible to get to everything and not have to take everything off and put it back on. And then you'll take this cover off and then zip tie everything to the cross members. You should be good. So I have to order those, but for now I'm gonna put everything back together like I did have it originally. Another thing is, because of those big hoses that we just put on, we're gonna have to, I already did it, but you're gonna have to clip off this piece here. It used to be right here, but for more room, I went ahead and cut that off. So that's an important part of this process too. So I'll go ahead and put everything back together now. All right, so everything's put back together. I have the cabin air filter compartment and all the caps and dress up back on there, the strut bar or brace, and the cover. So yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Little things that I had to basically just customize here and there. I didn't expect that hose to not go over that inlet, so but I was able to transfer, like I said earlier, that other plug into there, so really didn't have that big of an issue. There you can see the catch can. But yeah, in the next, I plan to do that, basically customize this cover so that I can easily access everything. I'll do that next. I just have to order those cowl filters. But yeah, thanks for watching. I plan on doing a lot more things. I know I haven't really videotaped much that I've done to my car, like the charge pipe, the tile blow off valve, and the iDrive system. So I will start documenting a little more things that I do to the car, because I plan to put M4 seats in there, and I have a lot of other things that I want to do still. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.